welcome back, YouTubers. This is Steven from VggRC today, and I'm back with more computer build. It is theoretical, obviously, it's usual, but it is quite a build. Now, this build is focused on the workstation. Now, workstation definition of workstation means it's for more, not for gaming performance. It's for more compute, more brute force, like more 3D rendering power, more video editing, or all those stuff. And it requires a lot of multi-threading and a powerful graphic card to handle those things. Well, not always graphic card, but usually CPU. So here we go. It's pretty expensive considering it's the build, but it is what I can get, and it is what I did. So here we go. First up, we have CPU. We have Intel Core i7 3970X Extreme Edition 3.5 GHz processor. Now, it comes in $1,200. It's a very expensive core. Now, the reason it is, first of all, it is Extreme Edition i7. It has 6 physical cores, which is more than Haswell or Haswell E, which they have 4 cores, but this has 6 cores, and it is i7. It is hyper-thread. You can hyper-thread this CPU to 12 threads. So Windows will accept the CPU as 12 cores. Plus, the cache memory in this thing are crazy. L1 cache memory, it has 6 times 32 kilobyte instruction with 6 times 32 kilobyte of data, and L2 cache is 6 times 256 kilobyte, and L3 is 1 times 15 megabyte. Now, one of the highest end Haswell E Devil's Canyon CPU has 8 megabyte of cache memory. And this has 15 megabyte. It's nearly double of its cache memory, and its speed is 3.5 GHz base speed, turbo to 3.9, and it is overclockable to 4, maybe 4.5 GHz if you have a right equipments. It is overkill, but since it's a workstation build, I need a lot of cores and a lot of CPU powers than RAM or anything. Of course, I need RAM too, but I need more of CPU's numbers and the power, and it's still one of the best CPU out there for workstation, and it is the end for CPU cooler. Since you're not gonna overclock all the time and it is not for brute gaming, I could go with a little cheaper. I can go with a little fan. Since I know it's already expensive enough, I went with Noctua's NH-U12S 55.0 CFM CPU cooler, coming in $65. And the reason I chose, there's a couple of reasons I chose this CPU fan cooler. This is a fan. This is a heatsink cooler. First of all, Noctua are known for legendary, amazing efficiency and all the effectiveness of the fan, and it is very quiet. What you need for this workstation build. And although I know if the fan looks ugly, it is very effective considering its price and considering it's a heat spreader fan cooler. That's about it for this Noctua, and that's about it. Let's go to motherboard. We have EVGA's 151SE E779KR extra large ATX LGA 2011 motherboard, coming in $610. Now you might ask, Steven, why do you need this expensive motherboard? First off, this motherboard can support up to near I purchased 64 GB of RAM, and it has 4 graphic card slots, which you can upgrade later on easily. And all the reviews about this motherboard, people say for a workstation is amazing, and I just went with the flow, you know, a little bit. Not my 100% my choice, but this is what a lot of people usually most commonly use for high-end workstation build. And this motherboard supports 2011 Ivy Bridge E CPU series. I'm not really into Ivy Bridge because I don't really like them. They're not my favorites and stuff, but I have to do a build on that sometimes. So that's everything for the motherboard. For memory, now this is where it gets interesting. Since it's a workstation build, I need a lot of memory, and for a lot of memory, I need to get a fast memory because the faster it is, the faster the work and the data will be. So I chose 32 GB of DDR3 2800 MHz Corsair's Vengeance Pro RAM, coming in at $2,001. Now, this RAM, in my opinion, is overpriced, but I wouldn't call this build a super workstation unless it has overpowered or overkill parts. You know what I mean? So, this Corsair Vengeance Pro series has 2800 MHz memory, and it is overclockable to 3200, crazy amount, and it has heat spreader, so you won't be worrying about heat. And since the Noctua's fan has only one side, this high tower heat spreader won't go in the way. It's perfect for this build, and it's just amazing. And I wanna get this RAM too, but I think it's too expensive, and like I don't really need that much RAM for my gaming and recording stuff, right? So that's about it for this memory. If you wanna check it out, this crazy mounted build, I'm gonna put in the link in the description. Make sure to check that out. And let's go to storage. Now, in the storage, since this is gonna record this build is specifically designed for a workstation, which requires a lot of storage with fast memory, a fast buffer, like fast cache, you can say. So I went 100% SSD. Now you could add a backup hard drive for backup and like all the bulk stuff, but in this build, it's a super workstation. So let's go with overkill parts. We have 4, yes I said 4 Crucial's M550 1TB 2.5-inch SSD coming in each of $490. Now that's 4 times 490. It's about 1760. There's like nearly $2,000 worth of SSDs. Now SSDs get worn after maybe 3,000, maybe 4,000 writes and data, but it's 4 TB, and you have plenty space to use in first, second, third. You can put a RAID 0, RAID 2 if you want. So whatever you want to do with it, it's 4 TB, plenty of space to store anything you want, and that's perfect for this what we have right now. And that's about it. For a video card, yes, this is where it becomes very, very interesting. Now I would have gone with GTX 780, maybe Titan Z, all this overpowered thing, but I went with more higher grade. We have PNY's Quadro 6000 6GB video card. Quadro, yeah. Anyway, the Quadro series are not just graphic card, it's a workstation grade graphic card. It means it has higher performance, it's more stable, and it won't break easily. Now this video card comes in at $4,300. Now this is not fast as Titan Z. This is not good as Titan Z. But what is good at this is, first of all, it has 6 GB of memory, which is plenty for this, and it's a Quadro. It's a workstation grade graphic card. That's literally all that it is. Now the differences between gaming graphic card and a workstation graphic card are: who have workstation graphic card creates game, who have gaming graphic card plays the game they created on Quadro graphic card. Now that's the difference between Quadro and Nvidia's GTX. Now for case wasn't a big problem, but there's one concern. There's so many parts coming in this build, and it's an extra large motherboard, and I need plenty of space for cooling and all the upgrades that you'll do later on. So I went with, well, I could have gone with Corsair 900D Super Tower case, but I think that was a little not overkill. I think that was a little not quite good, not quite OP enough for this super workstation. So we went with Silverstone. Man, I can't pronounce today. Silverstone. Stay with me, guys. Silverstone's TJ11B W8X full tower case coming at $600, and there's only 2 things to say. First of all, it's a massive case. Second, it's a massive case. Let's go to power supply. We have Seasonic's Platinum 1000 watts 80 plus Platinum certified fully modular ATX power supply coming in $270. Now, first of all, Seasonic are legendary and pretty famous for their amazing power supply, and it is Platinum 80 plus Platinum certified, which is very, very efficient. There's barely any energy loss, and 1000 watts, so you can support maybe 1000 watts. It's plenty for overclocking your CPU, your RAM, anything you basically want, including your graphic card. And it is fully modular, so you can literally customize your back panel, or I mean the power supply, back side, whatever thing Majigga you can do. That's about it. Yeah. Now for last, we have Optical Drive. Ooh. Now, I know I said it a lot of times before. I'm gonna go with most OP item I can get on the market. We have, I don't know how to pronounce this properly, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. We have Pioneer's BDR 207D BKS Blu-ray DVD CD writer coming in $300, and this is one of the fastest optical drive reader / writer out there in the market. It is consumer grade. It is not professional grade like a crazy $1,000 optical drive, but it's like one of the best high end optical drive people can get right now in the market, and it's only $300 for an optical drive. The optical drive. Oh my god. It's just $300 for optical drive, man. It's like, what's the big deal? You can buy like a i7 CPU with that. That's nothing, right? The total, we have base total of $11,289, and including the shipping, right now I have in the list is about $14. The total of $11,305. That's maximum grand total. And yeah, there's only one question for me. The Quadro graphic card is quite long. It's a pretty long graphic card, and I'm not sure the Silverstone case can fit it. I'm pretty sure it can because it's a super tower. It's very long, but like the website I'm using, the PC Part Maker, says it says unable to verify the Silverstone full tower case and a sufficient space to fit Quadro 6000 GB video card. Well, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys are actually gonna build this build, make sure to leave a comment and send me the pictures. I'll be very surprised. Now, remember, expectations. This Christmas, before this Christmas, I'm planning to do an actual real life computer build, all the parts, components review, and all the things. So, if you guys like to donate for the cause, I'm very open for a donation. It is perfectly fine, and if you do, I'll put your name and your YouTube username if you want on the videos that I'm gonna use with the money, or anything basically. So make sure to check the description out to all the detail for donations or anything description for this build. So yeah, that's about it for. My God, I'm so sorry guys, I can't speak today. Like, I'm back from my trip, everything. I'm tired a little bit, but I'm trying my best to make a video for you, you know? So, that's about it for this build, guys. And if you guys liked it, leave a like. If you don't like it, dislike it. If you guys want more content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Share the video with everyone you know if you want to. If you don't, it doesn't matter. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Steven from VggRC. And I'll peace out right now. If you guys don't want me to hear it, if you don't want me to hear me speaking right now. So I'll see you guys later, and bye bye.